Hello and good morning, Crystal Coast and Eastern North Carolina. Thank you for joining me. While you know it's early, it's 6:15 a.m. We are starting off today with a winter storm warning. Down below, you see the southeastern North Carolina and northeastern South Carolina warnings, and below that, central to northeastern North Carolina. Your warnings are there. This morning, what the models are showing, everything has started to come together finally. Um, these models have just been all over the place for the past week. So it's been a really difficult storm to track and tell how much we are going to get from it. But today, the GFS is showing snow with some ice. The CMC is showing snow, the Icon is showing snow, and the Euro is showing snow. They are also taking out the possibility of an ice storm coming in Thursday into Friday. So that is some good news. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the models for this morning. We're not going to do this real long. I'm going to be in and out all day with this winter storm warning going on. I'm going to stay right here with y'all for all the day until this is over with. Probably even going to go live later and keep the live radar and up to date stuff as things are going. Haven't gotten all the details worked out on that yet. So here are the models. We are starting off with the GFS, and I already have this set a little bit further into the day, right before the snow gets here, and we're just going to run this out through today. We're not going to spend a whole lot of time today looking further into the week. So here we go. And there we see we have snow through most of it, all of eastern North Carolina, going back up into central North Carolina. And we have some ice coming in around Wilmington area, going a little bit further north, but it shouldn't affect the central to northeastern part of North Carolina. Um, the sleet and ice amounts they are looking at there is around 1 inch, 2 inches. So yeah, it's going to get some slippery roads there. The GFS is also showing the rest of us on eastern North Carolina getting about 4 to 6 inches, and higher amounts could be the further east you go. The further west you go, it's going to get a little bit less and a little bit less. Okay, moving on from there, let's check out the CMC this morning. We're starting off in the same time position, and as you can tell, the CMC has it coming in a little bit later, but I believe we are still on track here. Let's take a look. And the CMC does show some ice. I know I didn't put that on what the weather models indicate because from this model, the ice is staying offshore. So that is good news. It's not staying offshore for y'all down there in northeastern South Carolina. So please be careful on what you are doing out there today, especially tonight. The roads are going to get slick. Here is the Icon model. Starting off in the same position, let's work it forward. No ice in that. And the Icon model is showing about 4 to 6 inches as well from central up to northern eastern North Carolina. Um, southern, southeastern North Carolina, y'all are looking about 1 to 3 inches. So you're not out of this. You're just not going to get as much as the rest of us further north of you. And this, as you can see, Wednesday, the storm is moving off track, off out into the ocean. Let's check out what the Euro says. Same thing. All four models, as far as accumulation, have come together, except for the GFS, does still a little bit of ice in there. So that's not out the realm of possibility. Okay, here's our NOAA future forecast radar. We're going to start this off at 7 o'clock this morning, 7 a.m. And we're just going to run this through until Wednesday morning. We'll run it through to Wednesday at lunchtime. That way we are going to watch this storm move in and move out. So here we go. 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m. As you see, we have a little bit of rain coming into the area. At 12, we start seeing a mix and some snow. 1, snow coming into the Elizabeth City area. 2, the Crystal Coast is now starting to see a little bit of it around 2 p.m. Here is 3 p.m. Jacksonville all the way north to Elizabeth City is starting to see snow. Areas west of Kenansville and south of Goldsboro are starting to see it too. And Wilmington, you're starting to see a mix down there around 3 p.m. 4 p.m. Eastern North Carolina is pretty much snow. Pretty good snow, except for y'all down there in Wilmington area and south of Wilmington. You're looking at a mix down there. So, but you're still getting some of this winter stuff. Here is 5 p.m. Eastern North Carolina is covered in moderate snow. 6 p.m. we see some heavier snow starting to come in from the east. 7 p.m. we are in heavy snow throughout eastern North Carolina. Here's 8 p.m. 9. All of eastern North Carolina past Kinston is in heavy snow at this point. There's 10 p.m. We are showing on the NOAA Futurecast a little bit of ice starting to slip in around the Crystal Coast, which the other models did not show that. But, I mean, this is winter weather. It's not out the realm of possibility. Here's 11 p.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., and we see the snow is starting to finally lighten up, moving out. That's 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., and we are still got snow from New Bern east and from Wilmington up to Elizabeth City. 7 a.m., we're starting to clear out the Crystal Coast. You're the main ones seeing this, and the southern Outer Banks still. It's still a little bit of moderate snow. Here's 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11, and there is lunchtime, and we are pretty much out of the winter weather at this point. Okay, so everybody, please remember the whole eastern North Carolina is under a winter storm warning. This is coming. If you do not have to be on the roads after this sets in, please do not be. If you do have to be, allow plenty of room between you and the next vehicle. Speeding in icy conditions and snowy conditions can cause serious injury or death to you or others. So please just stay off the road and just let emergency personnel be out there if you don't have to be. I will be back periodically throughout the day. I'm not going to be far away from this at all. I'm going to stay on top of this until the system is over. Until my next video, next post, y'all have a great morning, and I will be back very soon.